Welcome into the Miami Heat Report by Chat Sports. I am Nic Rohloff, and we have a very fun Friday night stream ready for all of y'all. Heat versus Pelicans watch party. Heat returned back after a 4-game road trip to the Kaseya Center for a matchup with the Pelicans. The last time the Heat and Pelicans played was on a Friday night as well, and well, there was some extracurricular activities that occurred in that ball game. If you remember, Jimmy Butler, Jovic, Thomas Bryant, Naji Marshall, Jose Alvarado got in a little bit of a scuffle, if you will, and it resulted in some ejections, but the Heat did win. Now, we return to the Heat's house where they take on the Pelicans. They'll be without Brandon Ingram tonight. Poor B.I. got hurt yesterday and didn't look too good. So they are on a back-to-back, which means Miami, after a game off, should be able to take advantage and beat the Pelicans today. I expect nothing less than a victory today for our Miami Heat. I'd be quite disappointed if they don't win today, especially since Bam Adebayo returns to the lineup, and they do not have Brandon Ingram, as he didn't play last time the Heat and Pelicans matched up either. So I expect to see the Heat to win. Good to see a lot of people in the chat early on a Friday evening. We have a fun stream on tap for all y'all. A couple housekeeping items to get note of. We have a raffle tonight, which is very fun. So that will be good. But get it started by shouting out your city for me down in the comments section. I see AJ, Scenes, Time Man, Money Matt, Frost Prods, Daniel, Van Lee, Kane Angel, all getting it down below. Good to see you in the chat, Money Matt. I'm back, Rolly, after a 3-game break. I was going to wait until April, but I couldn't. How could you wait for Heat basketball? How could you? Now, if you see me look in this direction, this the exact direction I'm looking in right now, just know that I'm also keeping tabs on some March Madness games as well tonight. Right now, Nebraska trails by 11 against Texas A&M in the first half, and Duke leads Vermont by 10. So just know that I'll have my eyes on them as well because, listen, I'm a college basketball junkie. Y'all know that. I was on our main Chat Sports channel for the last 3 hours before this game went live, breaking down the action in March Madness. So by default, I'm going to have my eyes on scores. But when I'm looking right here and you see where I'm looking, that is on the Miami Heat game right here. Kane Angel's watching from England. Daniel 305. Frost Prods is Florida. Jay Stowe from OKC. Okay. Jacksonville, Florida for Frost. AJ likewise. Paris from Scenes. All right. Money Matt says, my team lost to a buzzer beater, Colorado. Yeah. Florida Gators, heartbreaking loss. I actually bet on the Florida Gators, so I'm in a little bit of shambles myself. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I really wanted to see the Gators win. Not that I'm a fan, but my financial status wanted the Gators to win. Yami's watching from Miami. Daniel asked, are the Pelicans rivals now? I would say they're rivals, but they are certainly a team that Jimmy Butler doesn't like. So if Jimmy doesn't like them, I don't like them. And I don't like Naji Marshall. I think every time Naji Marshall touches the ball tonight, I think I'm going to start booing on the stream. I don't know if you guys are with me or not. 50 people watching. Before we continue with today's live show, you know, we have to tell you about our sponsors. So stick with me here as I tell you about my favorite sponsor, and that is Factor Meals. They're giving you 50% off when you head to factormeals.com/HeatChat50 and use code HeatChat50. 2-minute meals, just fuel it fast with Factor's restaurant quality meals that are ready to heat and eat whenever you are and wherever you are. Pancakes, smoothies, and more. Discover a wide variety of easy options for the entire day, like breakfast, midday bites, and more. They also have fantastic meals that are good for lunch or dinner. You see some of them on screen right now. So head to factormeals.com/HeatChat50 and use code HeatChat50 to get 50% off. That link is in the live chat and description of today's live stream. HeatChat50 at factormeals.com/HeatChat50 to get 50% off. We're also sponsored by PrizePicks, the #1 daily fantasy sports app in North America, and you can get a first deposit match with them. And you go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and input code CLNS, or download the app and use code CLNS. Basketball season is heating up, whether it be March Madness or the NBA. They've got specials at PrizePicks for new and returning viewers alike, so it doesn't matter if you're late to the party, you will still get some great deals and have a ton of fun. Football season's over, but like I said, basketball time is heating up. So I made some picks for tonight's game between the Pelicans and Miami Heat. Combination, which is what makes Prize Picks fun. You could do that. Zion and Bam, more than 16.5 rebounds combined. Took the more than on Jaime Jaquez, 12.5 points and assists. And I also took the more than on CJ McCollum, 18.5 points as well. All you got to do is pick more than or less than on 2 to 6 player stat projections, and you can watch the winnings roll in. Get started today with Prize Picks. Go to prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use code CLNS. Get a first deposit match up to $100, or download the app. The link is in the live chat and description of today's live stream. Who you got? MIA for the Heat, NOP for the Pelicans. Tycoon S, is Zion playing tonight? I believe he is. I'll double check for us here. Let me see. That might affect who you pick tonight, but I think he is playing. He is. The starting lineup for New Orleans: CJ McCollum, Herb Jones, Trey Murphy, Valanciunas, and Zion Williamson. To be expected, to be expected, to be expected, with no Brandon Ingram. Scenes rocking Miami: Nestor, ex-convict, Melvin, Jimmy, AJ, our relative, or our household negative Heat fan. Only way Miami will have any shot is avoiding the play-in is to have Jimmy score 30 points every game for the rest of the season. I don't hate it. Don't hate it. Arnell, Yami, type in MIA. Nebraska down 14, giving up 56 points in the first half. You know what's disappointing when you fill out your bracket? I don't know how you guys feel this. I picked Texas A&M to win originally, and then I was convinced that they would lose. So then I switched to Nebraska, and I was right all wrong. I was right all along. What's up, Chugs? Nah, I'm all good, brother, man. Go smoke that good stuff, man. No. So casual, yes.
Hell's good this year? I didn't even realize that.
They're good. Yeah, they're fine. No, Zion has actually been very good this year for the Pelicans. He's been staying on the court. He's been healthy. He's kind of losing weight a little bit. So he looks good at that point. Brandon Ingram just left yesterday's game. This is a back-to-back for the Pelicans. With a knee injury, and he was holding it pretty bad. So BI could be out for a while. I think they said it might be a 2-week injury that I saw today on Twitter. Could be wrong about that. But Ingram is not going to be available tonight for the Pelicans. That's for sure. Stud. Yeah, he's starting. Every time I watch Herb Jones plays, he goes off. He's also one of the best defensive players in the entire NBA. Trey Murphy's really good. Nice wing. Valanciunas is spotty. He's good.
I wanted to say Valanciunas, but I didn't know if he was still on the team.
CJ McCollum. Yeah, so when they're healthy, they have a solid big three of CJ McCollum. Well, big three is a strong term, but CJ McCollum, Brandon Ingram, and Zion are very good. It's a little slippery. Wow, look at you go. You don't want to come on and show the people your talent, Chugs? Look at this. Jeremy Chugs here, and he's ready to spin the ball. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I tried to go on my head for a second.
Okay, he's going to do it again. And this is your pregame show with Jeremy Chugs. This is better than Red Panda at halftime of these games.
The only basketball skill that I'm really good at, but has no correlation to the actual game.
I literally can't do it. Do you do it on 2 fingers or 1?
I go middle with this being like a guide to keep this straight.
How do you spin it?
So I have it right here, and then I like spin it with my kind of like my thumb and my ring finger, and then I go onto my middle finger.
Okay.
So I hit it like that.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, whoa, whoa. The lights are too bright. Oh, no, he's back. I got it. All right, I'm going to try now, and it's going to go horribly wrong, and almost broke a camera. Almost broke a camera. We're going to stop doing that. We're going to stop doing that, and we're just going to hold the ball like this. I actually don't care. Okay. 85 people watching. Continue to let me know down in the chat. Anita Anderson, Kane Angel. Aiden says, Rolly, would you like a Jimmy Butler and Marshall go 1v1? If Jimmy gets isolated on Naji Marshall, I wouldn't hate if Jimmy took him to the rack, babied him a little side flex on him, say, you too little, you too little. Dree says we need a Jimmy Butler masterclass. I agree. I mean, I'd like Jimmy to go off. There is 80 people watching. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up icon. If you're ready for tonight's game, which starts in about 15 minutes, hit that like button. As always, if we get to 50 likes before tip-off, I'll take a shot of tequila. 100 people watching. Should be a fun one on Friday night. 15 minutes to go. I think we should be able to get to 50 likes before tip-off. We're 25 likes away. So hit that like button. Kane Angel's trying to get everybody's predictions for tonight's game down below. I don't hate that either. Melvin says, what a cool show. You know, we bring the entertainment in all facets today. Oh, how about Vermont keeping it close against Duke, 29-27. The Catamounts keeping it close against the Blue Devils. Nebraska down 14 at the half. 20 likes away from 50. Hit that like button. Come on. Convict got it. Perry Hall, I bet he liked the video. Jimmy Butler liked the video. I know Kane Angel did as well. 14 minutes away to get 20 more likes. Hit that like button. If you're wondering what I have in my hand here, well, it's this Miami Heat basketball. But why do I have a Miami Heat basketball in my hand? Well, that's a great question if you're asking yourself at home. Let me answer it for you. It is our Heat Report Hall of Fame item. So if you didn't know, we like to keep track of all of the real ones, the Hall of Famers, the elites of the elites here at the Heat Report. And in order to be considered an elite Heat Report fan, Heat fan in general, and our Heat Report viewer, you have to be on the ball. $20 super chat gets your name on the ball. You get enshrined into the Heat Report Hall of Fame. I take a shot of tequila for you as your introduction present almost, I don't know, ceremony. That's how we celebrate. $20 gets you on the Heat Report Hall of Fame ball. And another cool thing that we do is that once this name is fully filled with everybody and it can't be written anymore, we raffle it off. So this could go to you after we fill out the entire ball with names. We have Content Lounge, Sam Lakhtara, Jesus Batista, and Wasim Khan right now. So $20 to get into the Heat Report Hall of Fame. Get your name on this Heat basketball. It's featured on every single show, so everyone will know who the real ones are. Our old Hall of Fame board is this right here. You see all the names that was on this. If you were on this, you were a Hall of Famer, but you're no longer a Hall of Famer in the Heat Report eyes unless you're on the new ball. Because what we're going to do is you see this board, and then we're just going to skip right to the chase here of Rolly's deal of the day. Every $5 super chat is a raffle ticket for the Hall of Fame board. We are going to raffle this off, and I want every single person in the chat to have a chance tonight. And the best way to get a chance is to allow people to send in a $5 super chat to get a raffle ticket. When we're done with the stream and done with the game, everybody who sent a raffle ticket will hit their name inserted in a wheel. We'll spin the wheel, and the winner will get this Hall of Fame board shipped out to it. Miami Heat, Chat Sports logo, Rolly, with everybody's names on it. So if you want to get a chance or a ticket to get this board shipped out to you, where you could hang it up in your room, your office, wherever you want to put it, you get the Heat Report First Hall of Fame board. $5 super chat gets you a raffle ticket. As always, $50 for a beer bong. And then if you want to get into our month-long raffle, a little bit different than today's raffle, $10 super chat gets you a raffle ticket for this D. Wade and LeBron James laser-printed autograph photo. That will be raffled off at the end of the month of March, so just about 8-9 days away from that. So the best bang for your buck, in my opinion, today is a $10 super chat because it gets you a raffle ticket for the Hall of Fame board. It gets you a raffle ticket for that signed photo. But if we wanted to get nuts and send in a $20 super chat, well, then that gets you into the Heat Report Hall of Fame and also gets you a raffle ticket for the board and the LeBron signed photo. Like to see a lot of people tune in the chat. And we got our first super chat of the night. Axie is popping the cherry on this stream. Shout out to Axie. And Axie gets into the raffle for the Hall of Fame board today. Shout out to Axie. I'll read it in a second here. I'm just going to write your name down. You could also get as many tickets as you want for that Hall of Fame board, same as well. So it's not like once you send one $5 super chat, you're done. You send in 3 different $5 super chats, well, you get 3 different raffle tickets. I'm irritated after the choke job from Florida Atlantic today, hoping for a Miami Heat dub to cancel it out. Go Heat. Yeah, if you're a diehard Florida sports fan, it has not been a good day for you so far. FAU lost to Northwestern in overtime earlier today. And then, obviously, we also saw the Florida Gators falling to the Colorado Buffaloes in the round of 64 as well. So, disappointing to see a couple losses for the Floridian teams. We're almost ready to have 4 college basketball games on the channel as well. I'll keep tabs on that. If you're a college basketball guy, we will have, obviously, we're focused on Heat. We'll talk Heat the most, play-by-play, commentary, analysis, but we'll also talk a little bit about the college basketball games going on, and all 4 games are about to be turned on. Charleston, Alabama is about to get started. Grambling State, Purdue. Then we have Texas A&M, Nebraska, and Vermont, Duke. All right, let's transition and talk about tonight's game. Who needs to step up the most tonight for the Miami Heat? 9 minutes to go away from tip. 130 people watching. Razor, that's dead. What's up, Killer Cam? What's up, Danny Fins? First time, long time. What's up, Rolly? Yes, sir. Content Lounge. That's a Hall of Famer right there. Every time I see a Hall of Famer in the chat, I point him out. So if you want to get special treatment and really get to every time you comment or pop up in the chat, I acknowledge you right away. I make sure my Hall of Famers always get the first treatment, and that's just how it goes around here. That's how it goes around here. AJ says, Wanda asked, is a $4.99 super chat? Yes. So it doesn't have to be exactly $5. $4.99 is $5 in my eyes. So if that's what it says and that's what you send in, you're allowed to, or that is a raffle ticket. So same thing with $9.99, $19.99. If that is ever a thing where it's like 1 penny off, we're not going to hold you to it. So Maya says Triple J and Scary Terry. I don't hate Jaime and Scary Terry being people that step up today. I don't hate that. Brian McKenna saying Bam. Brian 35 saying Jimmy. Brian 35 also changed its profile picture. It used to be Luigi. Now it looks like some redhead. Interesting. I notice everything. You can't slip anything by me. I tell you what. You can't slip anything by me. Purdue up 7-4, and Charleston, Alabama about to get tipped up. Yeah, that's fine, AJ. That's fine. It's Poison Ivy. Doesn't look like Poison Ivy. I know. I'm very familiar with Poison Ivy's game. Very familiar. Yami says Triple J. Terry Rozier in his last 2 games is averaging 22 points per game and is shooting 8 of 13 from 3. So that is very ideal for Miami that he finally gets going offensively, specifically beyond the arc. Continue to hit that like button. When we get to 50 likes, if we get there before tip, I will take a shot of tequila. I got that Patron on me today. So if you want to see me take a shot, let's hit that like button. We also should hit the like button because I post daily content surrounding the Miami Heat live for every single game. And if you're a subscriber, which most of you are, make sure you hit that like button. Because we do, if you can't super chat, the best way to help the program is to like the video, comment, and super chat. Or excuse me, and subscribe. Charleston up 4-0 on Alabama early. The Crimson's Tide finally score, make it 4-2. It's going to be a high-scoring game over there. I took the over at that game, 173.5, I believe. I absolutely see it going deep. Yeah, I mean, both teams play no defense. High pace, no defense. Let's go. AJ with a $5 super chat. Getting in the raffle for the Hall of Fame board. I don't even know if AJ is in the Hall of Fame, the original Hall of Fame. We'll see. Let's see if I could find AJ. I don't know if I see AJ. AJ, I'll make a deal with you, buddy. You're in for the raffle. $5 gets you a raffle ticket as we're giving away this Miami Heat board. It's also a shot ski, technically. You could put shot glasses and take out of it. AJ, I think I could fit your name on this board. If you send in a $5 super chat again, you'll get a second raffle ticket, but you'll also get your name on the original board, AJ. There's enough room for to fit just AJ's name because it's literally just 2 letters. If AJ sends in another $5, he'll get his name on the original board that he could win in the raffle, and he'll get a second raffle ticket. AJ, I'm extending that offer to you. If you want, if you're in, you're in. If you're not, that's cool, but I just thought I'd throw it out to you. I thought I'd throw it out to you. Manuel checking into the ball game. 4.5 minutes away from tip. Shout out AJ. Well, make sure you guys have liked the video as well. And AJ takes the deal and says, done deal. I thought it was a good deal, AJ. Shout out to you. Thanks for showing appreciation to the channel. Get your name here. AJ's now got 2 raffle tickets. And I'm not shitting you. Like, look at this. We filled out the last name was Robert Bond. I didn't think there was any name possible that could fit there, so I called it there. But as you can clearly see, AJ will fit because it's just 2 letters. And AJ is the final addition to the OG Heat Report Hall of Fame. There you go, AJ. Right there, buddy. And now this thing is fully filled out and will be shipped off to someone today. Wasim Khan's getting in to the raffle. Let's go, Wasim. Wasim. That's now 4 raffle tickets given away here. Shout out to you, Wasim. Charles Barkley's in shambles. Yeah, he's an Auburn grad, and the Auburn Tigers fall to the Yale Bulldogs in a 13-4 upset. How about that? 8-7, Charleston, Alabama early. It looks like it's going to be a scoring fest like I thought it would be. It's a fun game right there. We did cross 50 likes, so it's about time to take a shot because we got the 50 likes before tip. But continue hitting that like button. We should be at 80 likes. 163 people watching. We should be at 50% if you ask me. Well, I'm taking a shot anyway. I'm taking a shot for the people. Also, you know what? Since there is 2.5 minutes away from this game getting underway, if you're ready for the game and want the Heat to win today, spam me down below. I should see 170 me's because 170 people are watching. Spam the me's down below. Show me that you're ready, you're amped up for today's game. What's up, Chase? Money Matt is ready. We knew that. Wasim Khan is ready. Spam those me's. Yes, sir, Chase. Big fan of what they do. I've been watching them for way long. I was watching them before they even created Good. The OGs remember, I think they called it Bro 5 or whatever with Brody Smith. That was crazy time. I've been following Garrett Clark and the crew for a long time. Garrett Clark has I think he has 1 million subscribers on his personal channel. I subscribed to Garrett Clark when he was at 13,000 subscribers. So I know how some of y'all feel. Like, when you subscribe to a YouTube channel at the early stages and it just goes nuclear and has worldwide, you feel like an OG. It's just like I was there before people really knew who he was. That's how y'all will feel when we get up to 40K subscribers at some point. I'll remember all the real ones that were commenting, watching our live shows when we were only at 8,000, 9,000 subscribers, 4,000, 5,000 over the summer. I'll remember all y'all real ones. Trust that. Oh, Juggalotus with a super chat. $10. Let's go. Juggalotus, I didn't know if you knew this when you super chatted, but you get a raffle ticket for this. This is our original Miami Heat Hall of Fame board. You see it right here. We're raffling it off today. $5 gets you a ticket. So if you're on the Hall of Fame board from when we were writing down names a little bit ago, now is the time where you can take advantage of it and getting a raffle ticket in to potentially get that board. Juggalotus gets 2 tickets and also a ticket for the D. Wade and LeBron photo. All right, we're ready to go in the Kaseya Center. Heat looking to pick up a second straight victory and go 2-0 against the New Orleans Pelicans this season. Bam and Valanciunas center circle, 0 on the clock. And I actually fucking hit it perfectly, guys. I never do that, but that tip clock you saw went to 0 as they put up the tip. That is pure bliss for me. It will never happen again. I could not be happier. The Pelicans did win the tip. Zion's got it. He hands it off to Herb Jones. Jones, Euro-step floater, no good. Bam with the board, and he'll push. Nah, he'll actually slow it down and get it to Jovic, who will bring it up. Starting lineup for Miami is Patty Mills, Terry Rozier, Jimmy, Jovic, and Bam. Butler has it, top of the key, swings it to Rozier. Rozier working on Herb Jones. Sidestep 3, missed that one. Rebound down to Trey Murphy. Yes, AJ, you will get a raffle ticket for that. I forgot. You sent in, Patty Mills hits the deck. Trey Murphy 3, no good. All right, at least Patty Mills didn't get put on a clip on YouTube. That's good. That's good. Jimmy on the right wing, drives baseline, kicks it out to Mills. Wide open 3 for Patty. No good. Rozier fought for the offensive rebound but couldn't grab it. And it comes down to New Orleans, and C.J. McCollum pushes for the Pelicans. Looking to break the scoreless tie in this one so far. Patty Mills chasing Trey Murphy around. That's a little bit of a mismatch. But he turns it over as he tried to swing it to Zion Williamson. And it went out of bounds. Shout out to AJ. Just put you down for that raffle ticket. Still 0-0, minute and a half into the ball game. Heat have missed 2 shots. Pelicans have missed 2 shots and turned it over. Mills drives by Zion, swings out to Rozier. One more to Jovic. Top of the key triple. Rattles in and out. But Patty Mills, offensive rebound. And then he misses the layup. Actually airballed the putback attempt. He 0 for 4. New Orleans 0 for 2. Slow start for both squads. Herb Jones lines up a 3. He misses. Oh my, 0 for 7 combined in this one. Goodness gracious. Rozier playing with his food, gets a screen from Bam. Drop off to Adebayo. Elbow jumper. It rattles home. And Bam Adebayo opens the night scoring with a mid-range jumper. Good to have him back after his 1-game absence on Wednesday against the Cavs. Heat up 2. Trey Murphy gets by Patty Mills, loses it. It's a loose ball. Outlet to Mills. Mills to the rack. Layup. Good. Good defense leading to offense for Miami as they get out in transition and extend their 2-point lead to 4. Murphy drives baseline, swings it to McCollum. His 3 no good. Jimmy with the rebound, and he's out and running. Pelicans coming out really slow offensively here. Jimmy backing down C.J. McCollum. They send a double. It's swung around to Patty Mills. Now Jovic in the corner. Wide open 3. Splash! Jovic gets on the board. Coming off a 14-point performance on Wednesday against the Cavs. 1 for 2 from 3 tonight. He's got 3, and the Heat up 7-0. Let's go Heat! Let's go Heat! Zion backing down on Adebayo. Spins to his left hand, goes up strong, misses. Good defense from Bam. He gets the board. Heat out and running. Up to Mills. Patty Mills drives, kicks it back out to Rozier. Back to Mills. Left wing 3. Brick. Patty Mills 1 for 4 to start this game. Patty Mills has been struggling with his shot. Herb Jones to the rim. Got right by the Heat defense, and the Pelicans finally get on the board thanks to a Herb Jones layup. Bam's got it, top of the key. Swings it to Patty Mills, who's really been struggling scoring the ball. Back to Patty. Swung to Jovic. Jovic on the baseline. Back to Bam. Elbow jumper is good. 2-man action from Adebayo and Jovic, your 2 big men inside. Jovic is able to facilitate as well as knock down some shots from beyond the arc. He is a difference maker for this Heat team. And then he forces a steal. Good job by Nikola Jovic fronting Valanciunas, forcing an errant pass out of bounds. Nikola Jovic starting off hot in this one. Let's go, yo. Let's freaking go, baby. Type those fives for Nikola. He's been off to a hot start. Asia Roberson's in the building. What's up, Asia? One for six shooting for New Orleans with a pair of turnovers. Jovic in the corner. He'll line up another three. And it goes again! Miami up 10! Nikola Jovic 2 for 3 from beyond the arc. He's got 6 points. It's a 12-2 lead for Miami. And the Pelicans need an early timeout. Spam those fireball emojis. Axie's getting it started. Let's go Heat. Let's go Heat. Nikola Jovic is such a stud. 12-2 Heat lead. He's got 6 points and an assist. Scenes, Rav, Jaime, AS, Kane, Brian. It's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes. Chase and Melvin also spamming those fireball emojis. Let's go. Monty 2K, Asia Roberson. A great start for Miami. As good as you're going to see a start for the Heat, forcing the Pelicans 1 of 7 from the field, a pair of turnovers, but the Heat also starting off hot offensively with, I think that's 2 threes by Jovic, a couple jumpers from Bam, and a layup from Patty Mills. Let's go. D. Penn says Heat came out hot. Absolutely. Says, please beat the Pels. It'll help my Mavs. Yes, sir. The best way to help your Mavs, D-Pen, make sure you've liked the video if you haven't already. You're a subscriber because you're commenting, so shout out to you. But also like the video if you want the Heat to beat the Pels. Kel, he's getting in there. Donnie, cheers from Canada. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Facts, Chase. Facts. I think he could have been a D1 golfer. I think the only reason why he wasn't is because interesting. He was I think he just wanted to do YouTube. Like he was playing a form of college golf, and then they told him that he had to choose between his YouTube channel and college golf because he was making money at the time, which wasn't allowed before NIL. And he chose YouTube, and evidently he chose right because he's making a shit ton of money. I can tell you that. And he's super entertaining. So, oh, what's up, Mohamedou? Haven't seen it in a while. Good time, good time. D-Pad hit that like button. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Brian says Jovic might be an all-star next year. I'm the leader of the Nikola Jovic fan club. I do not think he is going to be an all-star next year. I had this conversation earlier today with someone in the office. I actually said that he is going to be such an impactful player for Miami in year 3. I think he's going to average like 10, 5, and 5 next year. Like 10 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists as that starting 4 next to Jimmy and Bam, assuming he's not traded for like a Donovan Mitchell in the offseason. And it's going to be a very impactful 10, 5, and 5, though. And then year 4 is maybe when he takes the real big leap to like 15 points a game. Missed shot by C.J. McCollum, so that he'd have a chance to extend their early 10-point lead. Bam fadeaway in the paint, no good. Zion with the defense there. So the Pelicans will bring it up. Larry Nance checks into the ball game for the first time tonight. He's the first substitution for either team. Zion traveled with it. Another Pelicans turnover. Another one. Chase, I agree. All depends on Jovic's minutes. I think with another offseason with Eric Spoelstra, assuming he's with the team next year, I think Spo will trust him even more in year 3, and he will be the starting 4 and not play just 24 minutes, but actually play 28, 30 minutes a game next year. That's my prediction, at least. Butler doubled. It's kicked out to Rozier. Swung to Jovic. One more to Patty Mills. Mills drives out to Jovic. Jovic getting by McCollum. Loses it. Regathers his dribble. And lays it up and in! Nikola Jovic with 8 points, the leading scorer in the ball game. Nikola Jovic was a little out of control there. Lost it, but got the ball before it went out of bounds. And then regathered and laid it up and in. Pick and roll pass to Larry Nance. Fouled and won. Patty Mills committed the foul there. Patty Mills should have let that go. Larry Nance is a very strong, athletic big man inside. There's no need to contest and foul that. Just let Larry Nance lay it up in it. I like the effort, but there's actually no way you could have stopped him from scoring the ball. Larry Nance just checked in. First free throw good. Gets it to a 9-point game. Still love this start for Miami. On pace to score 28 points in this half, but only give up 10. Obviously, that's not going to hold, but it'd be nice if it did. Patty Mills gets it to Rozier. Inserted to Jimmy Butler, left corner. Guarded by Trey Murphy. Jimmy drives right. 2 feet in the paint. Out to Bam. Bam shuffles it over to Mills. Patty Mills, lefty layup. Good! Patty Mills got a step on Herb Jones and gets his 4th point of the night. He's 2 for 2 on layups. 0 for 2 from 3. No, he's missed a layup, so I was wrong. 2 for 3 on layups. Zion spinning on Jovic. Missed it. Jovic with good defense without fouling. Bam with the board. Up ahead to Jovic. Jovic inside. Out to Mills. To Bam. Adebayo's going to launch a 3. And Bam has missed. Bam ends his 5 for 5 streak in a row. I like the no hesitation there. Jovic actually had a layup at the rim I thought he could have just taken. Larry Nance off the pick and roll gets inside for a slam dunk. So they get back in within 9. 16-7. Jaquez and Caleb Martin set the check in. Next time out, so is Naji Marshall and Jose Alvarado. Ooh. Mills pick and roll with Bam. Swung to Jovic on the right wing. Jovic back to Patty. 8 on the shot clock. Mills will get a screen. He'll launch a 3. Brick. I don't like how many times Patty Mills has shot tonight. Too many for my liking. McCollum drives, baseline, step back, mid-range, rattles in and out. Rebound to Bam. He's pushing up ahead. Outlet to Patty Mills. To the corner. Butler pump fakes. Drives inside. Fouled. And will go to the line for 2. Jimmy Butler, first time he's really done anything on the offensive end tonight. Working his way to the free throw line for a pair of free throws. Jimmy makes the first. Back to a 10-point lead for Miami. Naji Marshall. Boo! Boo! Checks into the game. So does Jose Alvarado. Boo! Boo! Butler makes both free throws. 18-7. Nikola Jovic sits down. It's Terry Rozier, Patty Mills, Bam, Jimmy, and Caleb Martin. Alvarado has it. He launches a 3 and makes it. Boo. Boo. I know your boy. Jovic is insane. Turnover? Yes, Jimmy turns it over. I have seen a player wear 88 in the NBA before. I will say Patty Mills is the first Miami Heat basketball player to ever wear 88. Zion has it. Gets it to Larry Nance. Guarded by Jaquez, who checked in for Jimmy Butler. Back to Zion. Zion driving on Adebayo. Pull up 12-footer. Too strong. Rebound Rozier. Zion off to a cold start. Rozier out and running. Trailing Patty Mills. Mills, 3-pointer, top of the key. God, he has been fucking horrible offensively. If he's not going to make threes, I don't know what he brings to the table. Trey Murphy now as at top of the key. He launches a deep 3 over Jaquez and connects. And Eric Spoelstra will call timeout to talk things over. Largest lead of the game for Miami was 11. It is down to 5 right now. Oh, I hate the Pelicans because of Jose Alvarado and Naji Marshall. I tell you what. I tell you what. I tell you what. Oh, all right, 270 people watching while we are in our second time out of the quarter. Let me tell you about one of our sponsors tonight, and that is Factor Meals, the number one ready-to-eat meal kit in the world. They're the best, and I'm telling you why, because they have the best meals that only take 2 minutes to heat up. They're delivered straight to your door, and they help save you money rather than going to go do takeout every single day. There's 35 different options to choose from every week, including Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, and Keto, dietitian approved, chef crafted, and they're never frozen. They're fresh. I'm telling you, they're fantastic. 2-minute meals. Fuel up fast with restaurant quality meals that are ready to heat wherever you are. They're also very flexible for your schedule. Get as much or as little as you need by choosing your meals every week. You could pause or reschedule your deliveries at any time. Get started with Factor Meals today at factormeals.com/HeatChat50, code HeatChat50. The link's in the live chat and description of today's live show. All right, let's get back to talking about today's game, and we'll actually flash our Super Chat menu too while we're at timeout as the Heat lead by 5 points. Our Super Chat menu is a fun one. A $10 Super Chat gets you a raffle ticket for the month of March. We'll do it at our last stream. It's next Sunday, not this Sunday, the one after. For this D. Wade and LeBron laser-printed autograph photo, we shipped out to you if you win. A $20 Super Chat gets you your name onto the Miami Heat Report Hall of Fame ball. There's 4 names right now. We just started. Content Lounge, Sam Loctera, Jesus Batista, and Wasim Khan. I'd like to know who's going to be the next Miami Heat Report Hall of Famer. $50 a beer bong, and then the deal of the day today is actually a fun one because this is our second iteration of the Hall of Fame. We only have 5 Hall of Famers 2.0, but we have a bunch of Hall of Famers 1.0 on this Hall of Fame board. And we are raffling this board off today to a viewer of the channel. And if you want in on the raffle, just $5 gets you a raffle ticket. We already have 6 tickets given out right now. So if you want a chance to get that Hall of Fame board, $5 Super Chat. If you want to get the trifecta, you can. A $20 Super Chat gets you into the new Miami Heat Report Hall of Fame, gets you a raffle ticket, and for the old Hall of Fame board, and gets your raffle ticket for the photo. All right, we're back to action. Jaquez, who just checked in, corner 3, doesn't go. Jose Alvarado with the rebound. He'll push for New Orleans. To Naji Marshall. Boo! DeLon Wright checks in for Patty Mills. Swung all the way around to Alvarado. Boo! Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound down to Adebayo. Rozier pushing. Guarded by Zion. Gets a step inside. Lefty layup, too strong. Adebayo with the offensive rebound. Thought that was an over a back, but good move by Bam. Bam backing down Larry Nance now. Spins to his right. Out to Jaquez. Corner 3 for Jaime. Misses again. Alvarado with the board. Ooh. Lob up ahead to Zion. Over his head. Out of bounds. Heat 2 of 11 from 3 to start this game. It's something to keep your eyes on. With no Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, or Kevin Love, the 3 most maybe volume 3-point shooters on the team are not here. Rozier brings it up. Is this a zone from New Orleans? It is. Don't see them go to a zone often, or maybe they do, but the Heat don't play a zone often. Rozier inside, swings it out to DeLon Wright. He'll put up a right wing 3. Too strong. Board to Naji Marshall. Boo! Zion brings it up. Guarded by Caleb Martin. 18-13, turnover. Zion just throws it away. Zion looks like he doesn't want to be here tonight, which would be nice for Miami. He's a good ball player. 292 people watching. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Also hit that thumbs up icon. 13 likes away from 100 likes. Get the triple-digit likes before we end the first quarter. It also doesn't hurt. Get the good vibes in the air. Don't jinx it. Want the Heat to beat the Pelicans? Like the video. 13 away from 100. Terry Rozier's got it. Gets a screen. Swings it to DeLon Wright. Now to the corner for Caleb Martin. 3. No good. The Heat are 2 of 12 from beyond the arc. That's not good, folks. Pelicans now the other way. 7 of 21 for the game. So the Heat hold a lead, but they can't shoot. Naji Marshall floater. Boo. Doesn't go. Bam with the board. He'll bring it up now for the Heat. Swings it to Rozier. Rozier playing with Herb Jones on the right wing. Crosses over. Step back in the mid-range. Rozier playing with his food. gets the bucket, and the Heat go back up 7. 2013. We're 12 likes away from 100. Hit that like button. Come on. Larry Nance to Herb Jones. Jones drives inside. Loses it, but it goes right to Larry Nance. Kicked out to Trey Murphy. Corner 3. Good. DeLon Wright had a good rotation to contest that, too. Caleb Martin, quick 3 the other way. No good. Abysmal three-point shooting for Miami. It's a 9-2 run for New Orleans in the last 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Trey Murphy, another 3. It's his third of the quarter. And the Pelicans are back within 1. A 12-2 run for the Pellies now. Rozier gets a screen from Bam. Kicks it over to Caleb Martin. Back to Terry. Rozier working on Alvarado. Turns it over. Naji Marshall, boo. To Alvarado, boo. Alvarado layup. Heat down for the first time tonight. The first time the Heat have trailed all night. 21-20. Just no scoring. 2 points over the last 4 minutes is abysmal. No three-point shooting. Rozier to Martin. Martin will try another 3. This one no good. Caleb Martin's 0 for 3 from 3. And after a good first quarter for the most part, the Heat are going to be losing as there's under 9 seconds to go in the first period. Herb Jones got it. Drives left on DeLon Wright. Blocked out to Larry Nance. They didn't get it off. That's the end of the first quarter, and the Heat trail 21-20. Wow. Wow. Not a good start for Miami. Oh, my back is killing me. I don't know why, folks. The back is killing me. $95 likes. Let's hit that like button. 5 away from 100. Let's get the 100 likes. We just don't have consistent three-point shooting right now without Duncan, Tyler Hero in this lineup. You always needed one of them. How about Grambling State only being down 4 with 5 minutes to go in the first half? We are keeping tabs on some of these March Madness games, especially when we're in a TV timeout and in between quarters. Guys, we're 4 likes away. If we don't get to 100 likes before we return to action, I might have to turn off the stream. There's 292 people watching. Tell me 4 people can't hit the like button? Now 3. Come on. There should be no reason why we don't like the video. We're live for every... There we go. We got the 100 likes. Thank you. I didn't want to shut down the stream. I didn't want to. But I was going to have to because I don't bluff. I don't bluff around here. What's up, James Hicks? AS, what was the spread in this game? Since you mentioned it, what's the spread? Twas the spread. Heat need to contain Herb Jones, that's for sure. He's gone nuclear with 3 triples. Yeah, it's your boy. Good point. Once Jovic came out of the game, the offense and defense fell off. Defense, I wouldn't really attribute to Jovic that much. Offense, for sure, though. All right, we're about to get ready for the second quarter. Heat will start the second quarter with the ball. Might have to grab a chair or something. My back is killing me. I need to sit down and give my back some support. Would y'all be mad if I grabbed the chair? Let me know. Would y'all be mad? I think I'd stand up in the fourth quarter anyway, but my back is killing me. Highsmith checks into the game. Jovic comes back in. Jovic deep 2. Good! Jovic in the corner. He's now got 10 points. Jovic has been terrific. Valanciunas inside. Spam your fives for Nikola. Double team. Kicks it out to McCollum. Back to Valanciunas. Right hook. Good. Just too small. Haywood Highsmith. Shion, no. The guy from Oakland is not a top 15 pick. And the Heat will not. He's not going to play in the NBA. He's a very nice story, but that's all it is. Highsmith, left wing, gets it to Caleb Martin. Martin will launch his 4-3 of the game, and it's still 0 for 4. Caleb Martin struggled with his shot today. Oop, got to fix the score. I forgot to put in the last score for New Orleans. Well, I'll just do it now because that's another bucket for Valanciunas, 25-22. 18-4 scoring run. Caleb Martin, 5th 3 of the game. Oh, my God, it hit side backboard. He gets his own rebound, though. Gets it to Jovic. Jovic gets it to DeLon Wright. Right inside. Layup. Good. DeLon Wright getting downhill and attacking the glass for an easy layup. Naji Marshall to Alvarado. Corner 3. No good. Boo. Caleb Martin will bring it up. Martin to Jovic. Jovic should have shot that. Instead, he swings it to DeLon Wright. Right baseline, reverse layup, no good. Jovic should have just taken the 3. Alvarado brings it up now, swings it over to C.J. McCollum. McCollum gets a screen from Valanciunas. Splits the defenders, loses the ball. DeLon Wright with the steal. Heat have numbers. To the Caleb Martin. Back to Jimmy. Jimmy to Caleb. Caleb goes up, misses the layup. The Heat, that was the most poorly executed fast break of all time, and I'm sick. McCollum, 3 in transition, banked it in. I fucking hate my life. CJ McCollum banked in a pull-up 3. Four-on-2 break, and that was the worst break of all time. Heat down 4. That's so annoying. Butler inside, out to Martin. One more to DeLon Wright, corner 3. Jesus. This might be the worst three-point shooting game I've ever seen. Heat down 4. You got to get some stops here. Jovic defending C.J. McCollum. McCollum calls for an ISO. C.J. drives, loses the ball, falls to the ground, gets it out to Naji Marshall. Marshall, 4 on the clock. Working on Jovic. Drives, spins, layup. Good. Jovic on the baseline, out to Wright. DeLon Wright inside the Highsmith, out to Caleb Martin. Martin, 3. Jesus Christ. He's 0 for 7. The Heat can't score because they're missing every 3 they take. DeLon Wright guarding Valanciunas. Now they send a double out to Alvarado. Swung all the way to C.J. McCollum. Deep 3 for C.J. Good. Spo's going to call a timeout. This is unbelievable. The Heat offense is horrific. The problem is that they're all wide open. It's because the Pelicans are daring you to shoot them. This is so infuriating to watch. $308 people watching. If you haven't already, hit that sub button. problem with Gene Charles Alex's idea is that Patty Mills can't make a fucking shot either. Right. I don't know. We're going to have to get Jimmy and Bam more involved because the rest of this team can't make a shot. Nikola Jovic is the only person that showed up offensively today. He's got 10 points. $10 super chat from Duncan. Shout out to Dunk. Hashtag UConn Auburn loses frauds. SEC 1-5 in rounds 1 so far. My St. John, Seton Hall, and Providence friends were robbed. Big East in the tournament is the 96 Bulls. I'm pulling for the conference. Hashtag Roll Skies. I'm in. I'm with you. I'm rooting for the Big East too, Duncan. Shout out to you, Duncan. You get a raffle ticket for our D. Wade and LeBron autographed photo, and you also get a raffle ticket for our OG Miami Heat Hall of Fame board, which I'm pretty sure you're on, Duncan. Shout out to you, my guy. Maybe you weren't because you didn't want to be on or associated with this board, but I thought you were on it. I'll have to look at a different time. All right, we're back. Heat down 9. Jimmy drives out to Cole Swider. He checks in as the Heat looking for some three-point shooting. Jimmy will take a three and miss. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're on it, Duncan. There's a lot of names I got to find. Thomas Bryant also into the ball game. CJ McCollum pull up over him. Good. Heat down 11. Remember when the Heat were up 10 and 11? The Heat have scored like 4 points in the past 8 minutes. It might be more than that, by the way. DeLon Wright to Swider in the corner. His three. Hey! Cole Swider! Knocks down a three, the Swider man. Maybe he could spark something for Miami. He is a three-point shooter, and that's all he's good for. CJ McCollum made a couple threes in a row. Gets inside. Out to Naji Marshall. Boo. Drives baseline. Floater. No good. Rebound to Thomas Bryant. Outlet to Jimmy. Here he comes. Butler inside. Euro step. Layup. No good. Oh, Alvarado inside. Layup. No. Foul. Yes. Thomas Bryant whistled for the call. Remember, some bad blood between those two as well. Vermont's only down 5 against Duke. How about that? Oh, man. This is brutal. Missed free throw by Alvarado. Boo. Rob Cipher, do not destroy your house if you lose this game, if the Heat lose this game. Lineup for Miami: Highsmith, DeLon Wright, Thomas Bryant, Jimmy Butler, and Cole Swider. I don't know why they took Jovic out already. I'd take out Highsmith. Speaking of Highsmith, he's going to launch a three and miss. See, that's why you leave him. Jovic right there. That's why you leave him in. Oh, 36-27. Turnover again. Zion Williamson. He's just been out of sync today. He's just been out of sync. Zion's 0 for 3 from the field, but he also has been the reason why a pair of turnovers. Jimmy's got it. Dumps inside the DeLon Wright. Out to Swider. Left corner three is good. Cole Swider. 2 triples. He's got 6 points. Is this the Cole Swider game, folks? Herb Jones has it now. Swings it to Alvarado. Trying to dump it into Zion. They get it to him. Zion loses it. Kicks it back out to Alvarado. Catch and shoot three. Good. Oh, man. Swiderman is here. I'd get it to him again. Jimmy, top of the key, drives inside. No one picks him up, and he gets an easy layup. I'll take the room service layup from Jimmy Butler. Maybe that gets him going, as he's been largely quiet in this one. Alvarado's got it. Back to Zion on the right wing. Zion to Trey Murphy. Murphy back to Zion. Back to Alvarado. He'll try another three. That one's no good. Larry Nance with the rebound to Herb in the corner. Three good. Thanks, Thomas Bryant, for not getting the rebound. 4.5 to go in the half. Jimmy's got it. Butler drives on Zion. Kicks out to Swider. Another three-point attempt. That one doesn't go. Rebound to Larry Nance, and here come the Pels. Corner, Trey Murphy. No good. It would have been his 4th three of the game. He'll stay at 3. DeLon Wright up and running. DeLon Wright drives out to Swider. Swung around to Jimmy. Jimmy's got it top of the key. Butler drives, spins to DeLon Wright in the corner. Wright drives, back to Jimmy. 3 on the clock. Jimmy has to fire. Step back. You get fouled? No, air ball. Jimmy thought he was fouled on the three-point attempt. He might have been. Watch the replay. Yep. Heat get fucked. Shocker. Scott Foster's officiating this game. He hates Miami. I hate that fuck. That is the definition of a foul. Zion drives on DeLon Wright. DeLon Wright cookies. Out of bounds. Going back to Miami. DeLon Wright causing some pressure on the Pels. Rozier checks in. He'll take a three. Oh, someone made a three outside of Cole Swider. There you go, Terry. The Heat back within 7. 3.5 to go in the half. Zion drives. Goes in the bam. Layup. No good. Rebound fought for. Got by Zion, but he throws it away. Good job by Adebayo to contest that shot, but go straight up. No foul. Just go and don't risk picking up a foul. Swider, Rozier, Bam, DeLon Wright, and Highsmith are your 5. Rozier has it. Working on C.J. McCollum. Drives right. Gets it to Bam. Bam. Back to Rozier. Rozier. Deep 2. Tough shot. No good. Rebound down to Trey Murphy, and here comes the Pelicans. McCollum drives. Floater. Good. That was too easy. That was horrible defense by Terry Rozier. Bam and trail. Gets the ball. Swings it to Swider. Swider curling. Lob. Bam was fouled by Herb Jones, and I believe that's going to be free throws for Miami. Not completely sure. Not completely sure if it is going to be free throws. I think it is. Well, we are in this TV timeout. Let me tell you about one of our sponsors on today's show. That is Prize Picks. Go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS to get a first deposit match up to $100. Now is the perfect time to sign up with Prize Picks for a lot of reasons. One, well, it's March Madness, baby, and Prize Picks has got specials for new and returning users alike when you head over to prizepicks.com/CLNS. The number one daily fantasy sports app in America. You can turn your hoops knowledge into some serious cash. I got some picks for tonight's game between Miami and New Orleans. I took the more than combined rebounds for Bam, Adebayo, and Zion Williamson. 16.5 was the number. Let's check in on what it was. But as you see with the rest of my picks here, I got more than on Jaquez, 12.5 points and assists. I also have more than on C.J. McCollum, 18.5 points. McCollum's got 10 points, so he's on pace. Bam's got 8 rebounds. Zion has 1, so we're on pace there. Jaime has not done a single thing. He has 0.0. He has 0. He does nothing. Nothing. Well, either way, just pick more than or less than on 2 to 6 player stat projections and watch the winnings roll in. Get started now if you haven't already at prizepicks.com/CLNS. That link is in the live chat and description of today's video and live show. Make sure you get started with the #1 daily fantasy sports platform in North America. I think at halftime I'm going to go grab a chair because my back is actually cooked. My back is cooked, folks. I'm 23 years old, but I got the biggest issues with my body in the world. Knee pain, back pain, name it. You name it. Oh. Jaime has been non-existent today. It's your boy. Non-existent. Not overreact, folks. There's a lot of game left. Bam's at the line for 2. It's not overreact, folks. Bam at the line makes the first. 44-36. If the Heat could cut it within 5, I'd be happy. With how bad the Heat have played offensively in this game, I'll take that. Bam's second free throw good, 44-37. See if Bam could get more involved in this game. I need him to. McCollum, it's Jimmy, Rozier, Swider, Bam, and Highsmith. I don't know why Haywood Highsmith has gotten so much PT today. Zion out to McCollum. McCollum drives inside in the zone. Floater, good. McCollum's got 12 points in the half. He's cooking. 2 minutes to go in this first 24 minutes. Bam brings it up. Gets to the Highsmith. Highsmith driving. Out to Bam. Bam to Rozier. Rozier curling. Pump fake inside the Bam. Bam inside. Left hook. Too strong. Rebound down to Herb Jones. And here comes the Pels. Pass inside to Zion. Out to McCollum. Corner 3. No good. He airballed it. Wow. Rebound by Highsmith. Out to Jimmy. Here comes Miami. Butler driving on Herb Jones. Stops and resets it out to Cole Swider. Swider will bid it back to Butler. Right wing. 1.5 minutes to go. Jimmy gets a screen from Bam. Fouled on the jumper. And looks like Butler will go ahead to the line for 2. What's up, Tarek? I also don't get the lack of minutes for Nikola Jovic. Don't get it. Do not get it. Here comes Nikola Jovic on cue for the final minute and 20 seconds. Cool. I'd like to see him play more than that, folks. Jimmy made the first free throw to cut it to an 8-point game. 46-38. Butler has been relatively quiet tonight offensively. I thought he was going to come out with more of a vengeance today, especially with this being a rematch of that scuffle against Naji Marshall and Jose Alvarado. It's a 7-point game, though, with 1:20 left. If the Heat can go on a little run here to end the half, make it a 4-point game, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. McCollum hands it off to Trey Murphy. Swung around to Jose Alvarado. Alvarado stolen by Butler. Jimmy running out in transition. Butler to the rim. Fouled and one! Jimmy Butler! Butler read Jose Alvarado like a book. Read the passing lane, stole it, went coast to coast. It was a 3-on-1, but he said, let me just take it at that little dude that is Jose Alvarado. Got the bucket plus the foul. That's huge. Type those 22s for Butler. Type the 22s for Jimmy. Free throw makes it. He's 5 for 5 at the line. It's a 4-point game. Can we even cut in more into this lead? I said 4 points was the goal. Can we get a stop and score? Oh, they're going to whistle Haywood Highsmith for a foul as the Heat were putting on a little bit of a pressure there. A minute to go in the half. I don't care. I like the aggressiveness. Scenes, Caleb, AS, Brian, Adonis, Kangaroo, Myers. Spamming those 22s. Love to see it. 400 people watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. McCollum has it. Guarded by Rozier. Now to Zion. Zion dribbles left to Alvarado in the corner. Alvarado drives inside. Hangs. Floater. No good. Rebound tipped out to Zion, though. McCollum isolating on Rozier. Sidestep 3 at the top of the key. That's no good. Bam with the board. Outlet to Jimmy. Chance of cutting this lead some more. Jimmy to the rack. Out to Jovic. Jovic driving left now. Swinging lefty layup. Too strong. I don't love that shot from Jov. Listen, I love Nikola Jovic more than anyone, but I'll call it how I see it. I didn't like that shot. Thought if he were to take one, it should have been the three-pointer at the right side of the court. Zion, guard by Jovic. I'd send a double here late as there's 10 seconds to go. They fake a double. Now they do bring a double to Trey Murphy. Can't double off him, though. He misses it. Tipped out to Trey Murphy. He doesn't get a shot off. That will be the half, so the Heat got my wishes and cut it to a 4-point game. So that's good for Miami for them to get it to 4 after they trailed for about 9 points for the most of that first half. And speaking of that first half, grade the Heat's performance so far. A, B, C, D, or F? A, B, C, D, or F? I see a bunch of C's. I see some D's. I see an F. I see an A. It's definitely not an A. It's definitely not an A. It's 46-42. Sorry if I'm off screen here. I'm getting a halftime scoreboard built. Leading scorer for the Pelicans is C.J. McCollum with 12 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds. They also got 9 points from Jose Alvarado. And the third leading scorer is Trey Murphy, the third, with 9 points, 4 rebounds. Leading scorer for Miami, how about Nikola Jovic? Nikola Jovic leading the team in scoring with 10 points, his 1 assist and 1 steal, too. How about Jovic? Jimmy Butler had 9 points in that first half. 9 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. And then the third leading scorer for Miami was actually Bam Adebayo. 6 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 blocks for Bam. 2 blocks for Adebayo. All right, as I make that scoreboard, I'm going to go get a chair so I can not have back pain anymore. I'll be gone for a split second, but you'll be a quick scoreboard. It's also, I think, going to be a little bit of a longer halftime because they're doing some event honorary today, I think. All right, we're going to take a quick break. I'm going to go grab a chair. When I return, we're going to bring up half off halftime and break down more of this game. But the Heat trail 46-42 at the half. All right, I'm back here as we break down this first half. I see PV saying corny. I don't know what that means. Gene Paul says C. Supercar says C-. We're scrapping out there tonight, but it's not been a good game for Miami. AS says, is New Orleans just a larger team than Miami? That is the case. Like, the Pelicans are much more bigger than the Heat because Valanciunas inside. Zion isn't like that big of a player, but like he certainly has an opposing force to him. It's wild to actually think that Nikola Jovic is our leading scorer, by the way, too. You think about that. 10 points, 1 assist, 1 steal for him. Jimmy's got 9, 2 rebounds and assists. Bam's got 6 points, 9 rebounds and a couple blocks. CJ McCollum leads the Pelicans, as you see on screen, 12 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds. Jose Alvarado hit 3 triples, too, which kind of stunk. That kind of stunk, if we're going to be honest, because I didn't want him to play good today. And the Heat trailing 46-42. 46-42. Oh, we just have not shot the ball well today. That's just a fact of the matter. It just has not been a good day shooting for Miami. We are actually shooting, as I read off stats here, 5 of 26 from 3. Are you serious? 5 of 26 from 3 is a flat-out embarrassment. I mean, I get no Duncan Robinson, no Tyler Hero. But how do you shoot 5 of 26? That is crazy. I mean, Caleb Martin's thrown out 0 for 6 from 3 attempts. I mean, what? And this just showcases how important Duncan Robinson and Tyler Hero is. When you see the stats, this team cannot shoot the ball well enough from 3 without Duncan or Tyler. Just can't do it. What's your biggest takeaway from the first half? Let me know your biggest takeaway from the first half. Kangray says, as much as I love him, I think that he needs to trade Hero. So you don't think that Hero's needed after watching some of these games? PV says, what? What are you saying? I don't know what the hell that was. I don't get that. This was also the first time that Zion Williamson did not score a single point in the first half in his career. How about that? No points for Zion Williamson. First time in his career not scoring the first half. All right, we're going to return to being on screen here. I've just been sitting down here while talking to you guys because my back is killing me. But evidently that I have no chair that is going to be tall enough for me to sit and do this game. Because look at this, folks. I'm going to stand back up in a second. But I tried finagling with the camera to get it to work, but this is what it would look like. The best I could do. I'm not going to do this for the rest of the game. So we'll stand up, and we'll survive in our back issues. We'll survive. The chair was a good try. It was a valiant effort. It didn't work, though. Did not work. So we'll just put the chair over here. Moonlight says it looks fine. It does not look fine. If my bosses tuned in and saw that, they would not be happy. So if I was able to get it to work where I can just sit down and it would be like the same height as me right here, and like I was sitting down like this, but like I'm right here, like I'd do it. But can't. So the back is gonna be just hurting tonight. But it is half off halftime. We still got probably another 5 to 7 minutes of half off halftime. If you want to get in the show, any super chat, usually it's $10 to get a raffle ticket for a D Wade and LeBron laser printed autograph photo. Now, for the next 10 minutes or 7 minutes, whatever it is, it's $5. And how about this? I'll even do this. For the rest of halftime, for the 5-6 minutes, I'm even do half off the raffle for the Hall of Fame board. It's $5 to get a raffle ticket for the Hall of Fame board, which we're going to give it off to a lucky winner today. If you send in a $2 super chat in the next 5 minutes, you will get a raffle for the Hall of Fame board. I don't know how you could ever pass up trying to do that. And if you want to get on the new Hall of Fame board, which is the Sweet Miami Heat basketball, instead of $20, it's just $10. So you can get for $10 for the next 5 minutes, you get a raffle ticket for the Hall of Fame board, get a raffle ticket for the photo that is autographed, and get your name on the Hall of Fame basketball. That is a pretty good steal if you ask me. Got 5 to 6 minutes until we return to action. Texas A&M just absolutely destroyed Nebraska. That game was never close. Never close. Oh, Christian's in the chat, and he's a Celtics fan. Christian, appreciate you being subscribed, but I don't know why you're here, buddy. I don't know why you're here. Who's going to take advantage of half off halftime? Because I'm just going to dribble my basketball. Half off halftime. Good audience tonight, though. Already had 6,200 people tune in. That's pretty good. EM Med says, I'm a Knicks fan, and this Christian character is not one of us. He must be a Cavs fan with that attitude. Well, he said he's a Celtics fan. So I think we've just found out. Oh, Elias Hernandez tuning in. What's up? People really be excited to spend a Friday night talking shit about sports on YouTube live stream. Yeah, I mean, listen, we do a lot of the same things, but what's up, Naftali? Half off halftime's probably got maybe 3-4 minutes left. Someone gonna take advantage? Like, I don't know what to offer. $10 to be in the Hall of Fame. $5 to get a raffle ticket for a Wade and Bron signed photo. And then a $2 super chat gets you a raffle ticket to get the Hall of Fame board. I mean, I actually don't know what people are waiting for. You can get these things potentially for less money than a soda at the gas station. Less money than a soda at the gas station, baby. Probably got about 3 minutes until half off halftime is over. Vermont loses to Duke. Nebraska loses to Texas A&M. We're at the half in Alabama, Charleston, and we're at the half at Purdue and Grambling State. Really, no one for half off halftime. That feels wild. What's up, Julian? What's up, Julian? Oh, Kangray, half off halftime. I mean, it's $2. Like, it's literally like less than a soda. Kangray gets a raffle ticket. Kangray. And now I see we're having a battle between the Celtics and Heat in the chat. Oh, we're back in Purdue. Grambling State, 42-29. Purdue doesn't win leading by that much. Interesting. I am shocked that only one person has taken advantage of half off halftime. If no one takes advantage of half off halftime, I might just stop offering half off halftime. Oh, it's a cool thing that we do here to keep it more entertaining in the 10, 15 minutes we're away from game action. Oh, shit, we're back! Hey! AS gets it in the buzzer. Guys, they did not show the first possession of the Miami Heat. I'm not shitting you. They did not show the first possession of the Miami Heat first half. But we made a three. I don't know who made it, but we made a three. We're down one. At the buzzer, AS takes advantage of half off halftime. Zion makes the layup. Who made the three for Miami? Is anyone watching alongside? AS gets a raffle ticket for the Hall of Fame board, gets into the Hall of Fame, and gets a raffle ticket for the Wade and Bron signed photo. We'll get all of that handled the next TV timeout. And Kangray gets in for another raffle ticket. Shout out to Kangray for a $2. Appreciate the kind message about my back. I don't know why it hurts so much today. It's just like sore. Like I can feel my muscles like knotted or something. Very strange. Foul inside. I don't know what's going on. Chaos. Let me put my ball down. Put the ball down for now. Frost says, Nick, how long have you been a fan of the Heat? Since I started watching the NBA in 2007, 2008. Since I was 8 years old. Since I was 8 years old. Larry Nance at the line for two. He makes the first. 49-45. Guess we can get AS into... Oh, God. Drop the ball. Larry Nance splits the pair? He does. So it's 49-45. Jimmy made the three. Thank you, Scenes. This is why you're awesome. Jimmy in the corner now. 49-45. Jimmy drives. Kicks out to Rozier. Pump fake. Three for Terry. Rattles in and out. Rattles in and out. Heat still trail by 4. McCollum's got it. Spinning against Patty Mills. Out to Larry Nance. Corner. Doesn't take the three. Drives inside. Kicks out to Trey Murphy. Murphy three. It's good. He's a sniper, man. Can't leave him. You cannot leave him. Butler on the right wing. Drives inside. Out to Rozier. Rozier pump fake. Gets inside of the paint. Good defense by Murphy. Kicks it out to Jovic. Jovic inside. Out to Butler. One more to Rozier. Back to Butler. Butler pump fake. Three in the corner. No. Too unselfish. Had a couple open looks, and they passed them up. Here comes Trey Murphy. Out to Larry Nance. Swung to Herb Jones. Corner three. Rattles in and out. He got lucky there. It was halfway down. Here comes Rozier now. Terry to Jovic in the corner. Back to Terry. Back to Jov. Jovic, quick launching three. That's no good. Oh, man. The three-point struggles continue. Alvarado gets it to Zion. Zion, top of the key. Gets a screen. Swings it to Herb Jones. Jones cuts. Pump fakes. Goes up. And one. Nikola Jovic fouled. Well, at least AS is getting into the Hall of Fame. We are going to put it right there. Just how you see the other ones. AS takes up that little quadrant here. I didn't know how else I was going to fit in there. The 9-0 run. Shout out to AS for getting into the Hall of Fame. Oh, Christ almighty. Heat trail by 10. Rozier to Mills to Jovic in the corner. Jovic baseline drive stripped. Here comes CJ McCollum. This is not looking good for Miami. Herb Jones to Zion. Dunk. Timeout, Spo. Ten straight points for the Pelicans after you hit a three to open up the first third quarter minutes. And if we're going to be honest here, it feels like the Pelicans have taken offense to what Jimmy Butler said about how we're just the better team and we'll beat them again in Miami. And I hope they're fully healthy because we'll beat them then too. And it feels like they have taken that to heart way more than Miami has because they have played much harder than the Heat. Ooh. Bend down, stretch that back a little bit. Woo. We're We're struggling, man. We are struggling. I'm struggling. Heat are struggling. Everyone's struggling. The only way I think we can turn this around as a collective group is to hit that sub button. 8,866 subscribers. Subscribe to the channel if you want daily Miami Heat content. Wow. Dude, I could just feel my muscles in my own back being super tight. There's one subscriber. You won't regret it, I promise. We're live for every Heat basketball game. We are. We are. Ooh, Purdue up 15. I'm losing faith in this team today. Frost thinks we're going to come back and win. I just don't know if the Heat have the juice today. I don't see the juice in the fire of Miami today. They need to have more juice. Julian believes that we'll win. At least someone does. Alabama holds a 14-point lead over Charleston. Oh, Flamey's in the chat. I don't know who Flamey is. I'm going to assume Flamey is some type of Pelicans fan. Man, your franchise is so poverty. I don't really want to hear it. Bam at the elbow. Finds a cutting Butler inside for an easy layup. I mean, that's a good start offensively, but you got to get some stops now. Coming out of the timeout. Let's get some stops. Heat won by 11 the last time the Pelicans and Heat faced off. A legal screen on Zion. It's a turnover going back to Miami. All right. What's up, Flame? Rob Cypher, I guess he's going to destroy his house. Destroy his house. Oh, no. Oh, no. The Heat have 13 games left. 9 of them are at home. Got to take advantage until the postseason. Butler in the corner. Drives inside. Out to Jovic. Jovic back. Out to Butler. 5 on the shot clock. Jimmy, jab step. Drives left. Spinning. Stops. Goes up. Blocked. Great defense by Herb Jones. Herb Jones is a terrific defender. Jimmy traveled, too. They didn't call it. 20. McCollum driving inside. Pull-up jumper at the free throw line. Good. Silky smooth from C.J. McCollum. C.J.'s been really good tonight, man. What's up, Loctera? What's up, Beast? Loctera, you going to come in and provide the juice on a Friday night? Because I don't have it right now. My back's hurting me. I'm tired. And the Heat stink. Rozier has it left wing. Drives. Met by Herb Jones. Swings to Jaquez. Jaquez has done nothing today. He kicks it back out to Rozier for a 3. There you go. All right. Terry knocks it down. Maybe Terry Rozier can get us going here. I don't hate that take, Muhammadu. I actually don't hate that take. Herb Jones inside, hangs, can't finish. A foul. Muhammadu says McCollum is Rozier, but more efficient and less flashy. I don't hate it. Both undersized guards. Rozier is way more athletic, but I don't hate it. I do not hate it. Herb at the line. Makes the first. Sam, while you are here, by the way, we're doing a raffle for the original Hall of Fame board. $5 gets you in if you want to potentially get it. You have quite a lot of spots on here, and you've bought a lot of spots for people, too, because you're the GOAT. You're the GOAT. 61-50. Jimmy's got it left wing. Butler drives baseline. Kicks it out to Jaquez. Swung to Jovic. Jovic drops it. Grits the ball back. 4 on the shot clock. Jovic brings it up. Pull up 3 over Zion. Air ball. Everything is falling apart. Missed 3 from McCollum. Excuse me, that was Trey Murphy. Kicked out to CJ McCollum. We'll flash that super chat in a second. CJ McCollum has it. Goes up on Jaquez. He will shoot a 3, and he will make it. Five and a half to go in the third quarter, and this one's looking ugly for Miami. Butler has it on Trey Murphy. Butler double teamed. Someone's got to flash the ball, and it's a kickball out of bounds. This team has no life in it right now. Sam Luctera, shout out to Sam. $20 super chat. Chicago Bears year 2024, 11-6 NFC North champs. I think the Bears are going to be in the playoffs next year, Sam. You can take that to the bank. My question to you, Luctera, is do you think 11-6 is good enough to make the postseason? Or, win the division? Because Green Bay is still pretty solid. Obviously, Detroit's going to come back good as Zion misses a little left-handed push shot. So, obviously, the Bears are going to be better than the Vikings. But the question is, are they going to be better than the Lions and Packers? I'll give you the Packers if Caleb is a solid rookie quarterback. It's more the Lions that I think could give some issues. Rozier inside, drop off to Jaquez, layup blocked. This is bad. This is bad. This is very, very bad. Under 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Sam's predicting a 10-7 season for the Lions. All right, I see it. Trey Murphy inside, layup, no good. 5-on-4 for Miami. They have numbers. They have to take advantage. Jimmy to Rozier to Jaquez. Jaquez 3. All right. Maybe that gets us going a little bit here. Triple J knocks down a 3. And there's going to be a timeout on the floor. So I'll tell you about one of our sponsors, and then we'll get Luctera. Luctera, let me know in the chat if you want to be inducted into the Hall of Fame again, or do you want to give a Hall of Fame spot away to a viewer? Let me know in the chat. And then we will tell you about Factor Meals, the #1 daily fantasy sports. Jesus, I am all over the place today, guys. All right, let's reset. Bring it in. All right, let's get it. Factor Meals is the #1 ready-to-eat meal delivery kit in America, and I use them on a daily basis. Eating better is easy with Factor's delicious ready-to-eat meals. Every fresh, never frozen meal is chef-crafted, dietitian-approved, and ready to go in just 2 minutes. You'll have over 35 different options to choose from every week, including Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, and Keto. Also, there are more than 60 add-ons to help you stay fueled up and feeling good all day long. Don't wait any longer. Get started today and get after your goals. Factor is the perfect solution if you're looking for fast, premium options with no cooking required. Sign up and save. I've done the math, and so is Factor. It's less expensive than takeout, and every meal is dietitian approved to be nutritious and delicious. So head to factormeals.com/HeatChat50 and use code HeatChat50 to get 50% off. That's code HeatChat50 at factormeals.com/HeatChat50 to get 50% off. I'm throwing that link in the live chat as we currently speak. So get started today with them. I'm telling you right now, you should, because they are the absolute best. Choose up to 6 to 8 meals on a weekly basis. You can pause or reschedule anytime. It's the best. It's the best. It's the best. All right, so Lactera is the GOAT. It's just, we know that. He's the best. He's the GOAT of the Heat channel. He wants to give away his Hall of Fame spot, which I have to go pick up, by the way. So if you want to get into the Heat Report Hall of Fame, I'll write your name on the Heat basketball. Spam your fireball emojis. And when I get back from grabbing the ball that's over there, I am going to, the first name that I see, induct that person into the Hall of Fame. So start spamming the fireball emojis. As I put on the headset, I got the ball in hand. I'm going to put this behind me, and I'm going to open my eyes and look in the chat in 3, 2, 1. First name I see is Kang Ray. So Kang Ray getting into the Heat Report Hall of Fame. Oh, my guy Sam Dilworth is here. What's up, Sam? Shout out to Kang Ray. And shout out to Sam Lactara. Bump ba da ba bump bump ba da bump bump ba da bump bump ba da bump 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 bump. Terry Rozier probes inside and gets a bucket, and the Heat are within 9. All right, here come Miami, and there is Kang Ray, the 6th member of the Heat Report Hall of Fame 2.0. Trey Murphy, deep 3, no good. Offensive rebound to Larry Nance. Those things can't happen. Put the ball down. Trey Murphy inside, fouled. I mean, can't happen. Can't happen. Frost, we could only do it again if someone sends in a 20 and raffles off a spot. Scenes, yes, we are. Those spots on the Hall of Fame ball are limited. We'll do it if someone sends another 20 and says they want to give it away. But if not, then they just get on. First free throw by Trey Murphy is good. 65-55. Purdue's up 20. That game's over. Makes both, so it's down to an 11-point deficit for Miami. Thomas Bryant's got it. Gets it to Jimmy. Jimmy on the right wing. Back to Thomas Bryant. Corner 3. Oh, my God, he made it. I was ready to curse the high heavens, but Thomas Bryant hit the corner 3. Oh, my goodness. Valanciunas backing down Thomas Bryant. Double teamed out to Alvarado. Swung to Trey Murphy. Murphy inside to Naji Marshall. Corner 3. Oh, that hurts. Damn it. Rozier gets it to Jimmy. Jimmy to Rozier. Rozier goes inside. Floater. No good. Rebound by Butler, and he's fouled. Jimmy Butler is fouled fighting for the offensive rebound. So he'll stay with Miami. Side out, but how about Jimmy Butler just going up and grabbing that board? I don't see the foul, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Jimmy Butler set to inbound. Maybe Caleb Martin can finally do something. Jimmy gets it off the inbound. Guard by Alvarado. Jimmy to the baseline. Now in the corner. Back to Jaquez. Jaquez right wing 3. In and out. Bam is not in the game right now, Ski Walks. Naji Marshall drives inside, lefty layup. Jesus. The players that got in the scuffle with Jimmy Butler back in New Orleans are cooking us. Jose Alvarado and Naji Marshall are playing really good. Butler left wing to the corner. Another three for Thomas Bryant, and it goes in again. Thomas Bryant with another triple. Heat back within 10. They just got to get stops. Alvarado swings it back to McCollum. Gets a screen from Valanciunas. Valanciunas rolling to the rim. Doesn't get it. McCollum kicks it out. Back to Naji Marshall. Marshall inside. Layup blocked. Shot clock violation. Oh, they're going to let it play. He'd have numbers. 4-on-3. Caleb Martin, left wing three. No good. Naji Marshall the other way. Good. I mean, I don't want to be mean to Caleb Martin because he's been good in the second half of the year, but he's the reason why you're losing. Not the only reason, but definitely a reason. Butler inside for an and one. How about Juggalotus with a $20 super chat? This guy's the man. Appreciate you, Juggalotus. You're a legend. Appreciate you coming over from Bears Now. You and Loctera and Wasim Khan always showing me love. Juggalotus, you're still going to get a raffle ticket for the D. Wade and LeBron James signed photo and the Hall of Fame raffle for today as well. But shout out to you, Juggalotus. When we're in between quarters, we'll raffle that off. Appreciate you, real one. Appreciate you. Alvarado's got it. Drives right. Kicks out to McCollum. McCollum slowing it down now. Guard by DeLon Wright. Free throw is made by Jimmy, by the way. He's played the entire third quarter. Valanciunas inside. Out to Naji Marshall. Marshall pull-up jumper at the elbow. No good. Rebound Valanciunas, but it's a foul going back to Miami. Valanciunas pushed off, and it will be Miami ball with 26 seconds to go. All right, time to chug this black coffee so I could have, hopefully, a lot of energy for the final quarter. I need it. Need it. Do you guys drink coffee black? I used to not, but I did a 3-day water fast. Thomas Bryant's going on the line, by the way, because he's in a bonus. I did a 3-day water fast that you're only allowed black coffee and water, and I want to see if I could do it. And I did it. I mean, I actually completed it. I actually did like 83 hours rather than 72 because I didn't eat that night and just ate the following morning. So it was really a 3.5 hour or 3.5 day fast. So I kind of got accustomed to drink black coffee. I don't do it all the time, but I definitely don't hate it. Muhammad, that's funny, man. I'm sorry. I'll be more politically correct next time. McCollum, 3. That hurts. You got it within 7, and it balloons back up to 10. 5 to go. DeLon Wright bringing it up. Wright, step back 3. Air ball. That's the end of 3. It's 76-66. Heat have a lot of work to do if they want to come back in this one. I'm skeptical. It is fourth quarter time, and thanks to Juggalotus, we are giving away a Hall of Fame spot on our Miami Heat Basketball Hall of Fame right here. It will be the 7th member, and the way that we're going to decide this is I want everyone to spam their 4s to try to get the good juices towards Miami, and spam your 4s, and then I will close my eyes and pick the first person I see spamming 4 in the chat, and they will get into the Hall of Fame. So start spamming those 4s, get those paws in the air, and let's fucking go. Alabama winning 72-51. I tell you what, I did not see that game going that way. I thought Alabama would win. I did not see the Crimson Tide really taking it to Charleston. I took the over in that game at 173.5. They're at 123 with 13 minutes and 40 seconds. Can we get 50 points in the last 13 minutes? I don't think it's the most impossible thing in the world. All right. I'm going to look at the chat in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look. The first person I saw was Aiden Law. Shout out to Aiden Law. Charleston 3, that'll go a long way. Dun da da dun dun da da dun da da dun dun da da. Dun dun da dun dun da dun dun da dun dun dun. Shout out to Aiden Law. Kind of like a curve name right there because I realized I was writing too big. Right in between Kangray, right in between AS, and right next to Adam Silver's signature. I think I got to do a better job of writing these names, but Aiden Law, congratulations. You are in the Miami Heat Report Hall of Fame. You're on the ball, baby. You're on the ball. We're at 130, so now we need 40. Yeah, we're close. We're close. Give me some bucket, Mark Sears. Mark Sears, step back 3, blocked. That would have been cool if that went in. Sam Dilworth still spamming those 4s. Hard dribbles, hard dribbles. Stay locked in. Get that handle. Hard dribble, hard dribble, hard dribble, hard dribble, hard dribble. All right, Heat down by 10. Pelicans start the fourth quarter with the ball, though. Going to have to start on the defensive end if Miami wants to come back in this one. And it is out of bounds. New Orleans will get it with 14 on the shot clock. St. Bonaventure AD resignates. Oh my God, did he get fouled on that 3? That's sick. I need that over, fellas. I need it bad. I need the over bad. Valanciunas at the elbow. He'll take a mid-range jumper, and he knocks it down. I mean, you're going to live with Valanciunas 15-foot jumpers, but geez Louise. Heat down 12. DeLon Wright to Jaime Jaquez. Cole Swider, Thomas Bryant, Triple J, DeLon Wright, and Caleb Martin are your 5. Jaime inside. No good. Rebound out of bounds off Miami. It's Pelicans ball. Jaime's been struggling as of late. I'll be honest. He has. I love him, but he has. Bam checks back into the game. CJ McCollum, floater. Good. Down 14. Bam's got it. Hands it off to Swider. Swider curling out to Jaquez. Corner 3 for Triple J. Air ball. Jesus Christ. Marshall bucket the other way. It's 16 points. This game's over. Are the Heat cooked? Yes or no? The Miami Heat are cooked. We're going to be first round exits. Actually, the sad part is even if they are the 7th seed and they win the first play-in game, do we really think they're going to lose to Milwaukee? I don't. That's the sad part. Depends says yes. Nestor say they are cooked. AS is staying positive. Brian says no. Aiden says maybe. Scene says yes. Chico says, I mean, our offense is horrible right now. Benign says, would we lose to the Knicks? Yes, we would. I just don't see, because they are the best defensive team if they're fully healthy. Now, it's a big question if they're going to be fully healthy. But it doesn't feel like that's going to be happening. I'll tell you this, though. I'm always going to be here for the Heat, so make sure you're subscribed. Good, bad, ugly, does not matter. I'll be live for every game the rest of the season, the play-in games, the postseason series, assuming that they win a play-in game and are in the playoffs. So hopefully, the Heat figure it out. I'd like to have a deep playoff run again for watch party purposes, but who knows? Who knows? Jimmy, I like the commitment to the bit in the chat, but I'd like to just see results. PV says, obvious plant to sell Super Chats. I have a question for you, PV. If you think he's a plant to sell Super Chats, the Celtics fan, has anyone actually sent a Super Chat saying something about the Celtics? No. The guy is just a random YouTube commenter that likes to comment on the Heat Report. I don't know what to tell you. Brian, don't do it. Don't get me started with the rebuild stuff. Retool, sure. Not rebuild. All right, we're back, and Jimmy Butler checks in as Eric Spoelstra senses this is a very urgent time for Miami. Caleb Martin fouled. The Heat will have it side out. You want the Heat to win? Hit that sub button. Or spam the fireball emojis to try to turn things around. Bam's got it. Top of the key. Puts it inside the Butler. Jimmy doubled. Someone's got to flash the ball. Jimmy shoots it. That was the most disgusting. I am actually grossed out at what I just watched. It's gross. Alvarado floater good. This game's over. The Heat offense is atrocious. They can't get any stops. DeLon Wright fouled. He'll go to the line. Brian says, who would you retool? I'd maybe try to find if there's a guy out there that is available that can be a game-changing scorer in the perimeter that is able to stay on the court more than Tyler Hero. I mean, I'd consider that. Moving on from Hero to get a more consistent scoring backcourt piece. I mean, Rozier is cool and all, but I think it's proven that he is not as consistent as in a difference maker as we'd like to make him to be. Valanciunas hands it off to Naji Marshall after Caleb Martin goes 1 for 2 at the line. Valanciunas double teamed out to Alvarado. 3. No good. Rebound to Butler. Butler will bring it up. Heat down 17. 9 to go. Bam. He's been very quiet offensively today. Out to Swider. Swider to Bam. Bam drives in. Out to DeLon Wright. 3. No. Rebound. Pelicans. Might as well start calling play-by-play on the Alabama game. CJ McCollum 3, good. It's over. Heat down 20. They're going to lose. Bam gets inside for a lefty layup. He gets to nice 69 points. I need 34 points in the final 10 minutes of Alabama-Charleston. If that doesn't happen, I'm going to riot, folks. McCollum, sidestep 3. No good. Rebound on the slider. Oh, the Doak started it off 3-zip. Let's go. Highsmith, right wing 3. Jesus, he stinks on offense, man. King Ray, I get it. And for the 360 people still watching, I support you, folks. Because if I'm going to be honest, if I wasn't doing this game live, I would have turned this game off a long time ago. So the fact that y'all are sticking with me as the Heat are down 20, I really appreciate it. Because you guys are real ones. And just know, you guys hanging out with me and not making me be by myself in this horrific Friday night game means a lot. Oh, big 3 from Charleston. I might start calling play-by-play in that game because I got money on the over. Question for the people in the chat. Do you guys like college basketball and do you bet? Because I like to do both. Oh, this 3 from Alabama would be mountainous. No good. Offensive rebound putback, though. God, I love watching it. Taking the over in Alabama games is the most fun thing ever because they refuse to not score. They've got 86 points with 9.5 minutes to go in the game. They're going to get to 100. And they play no defense. Out and running to the rim. I mean, this team is unbelievable. Alabama might score 110 points in this game. They have 88 right now with 9:20 to go. I'm sorry if you just want to talk. I don't know if I could talk Heat for. They're up 27, though. They might take out the starters. That's concerning. This will be our final time that we talk about prize picks tonight, though. Get started today because it is the perfect time to get started with prize picks. Daily fantasy sports made fun. You just pick more than or less than on 2 to 6 player stat projections like I had these picks today. More than on Zion Williamson and Bam combined. 16.5 rebounds. Bam has 10. Zion has 5. So I need 2 more for them. I took the more than on Jaquez, 12.5 points and assists. He's got 6 combined, so it's going to be tough. Other than more than on McCollum, 18.5, he's got 25. So I banged McCollum. Pause. I need 2 more rebounds between those two, and I need 7 more points or assists from Jaquez. It's possible. It's not dead yet, folks. That's one reason why we'll be paying attention and watching. But use the code CLNS at prizepicks.com/CLNS to get a first deposit match up to $100. That link is in the live chat and description of today's video. As a Heater on 20. We're at 149. I need 24 points in 9 minutes. If that doesn't happen, I'm rioting. Charleston 3. Ooh. Charleston saves it out of bounds, though. Let me make sure it was 173. What's up, Riley Shea? Hopefully you're having a good Friday night, because mine sucks. I need 173, so I'm so bad at math. 88 plus 61. 173 minus 149. I need 24 points in 8 minutes and 30 seconds. There's 2. Oh, Bam just made a 3. He's 6 for 7 in the last 3 games. 89-72. That's all we have here is Bam. And by the way, someone asked a question of do I golf and like golf. I love golf. It's my second favorite thing to do hobby-wise outside of work. My number 1 hobby is to play basketball. My number 2 is golf. It used to be golf 1, but I've just fallen in love with basketball over again. So, yes, I do like the golf. Good. Shout out to them. Alvarado 3. Why not? Fuck me. Bam should just shoot more every single three he has. Butler followed by Naji Marshall. Bam, 6 of his last 7 in terms of three-point attempts. You know who, ironically, if you guys want to trade Jimmy Butler, which I'm seeing a lot of people talk about in the chat, who would be a good team to trade for Jimmy, is actually the Pelicans. They have picks to offer for Jimmy as they're in a win now. Oh my God, Jimmy just tried to catch a body on a lob, didn't go. And the Heat could get back Herb Jones, Trey Murphy, and picks. Like, that's a pretty good haul if you ask me. 2 young guys. I'm a big fan of Murphy and Herb Jones to pair with Bam. Maybe you want to run it. I don't know. Like, it'd be intriguing. I'm not trading Jimmy Butler, but if you're trading him to a team that wants to contend now, you're going to tell me Jimmy, Brandon Ingram, Zion, and CJ McCollum isn't an intriguing big four? It'd be intriguing for them. We get like 2 first-round picks, Herb Jones and Trey Murphy. I'm in. No, I'm not. I'm not in. But it'd be one of the very few packages I'd be willing to entertain. CJ McCollum inside for a layup, 22-point game. Trade him to OKC instead. They have a boatload of picks to offer. You're not going to get any young players back. Maybe get Josh Giddey, but I don't really want Josh Giddey. Rozier 3. In and out and in. 5.5 to go in this one. We're officially on countdown watch. Ooh, James Madison and Wisconsin tipping off. The Dukes are up 7-2. CJ McCollum's got it. Right wing. Drops it off to Naji Marshall. His pull-up floater, good. Naji Marshall has killed us today. So has Jose Alvarado. Back to 21-point game. Sidestep, bam, foul, jumper, no good. I'd actually take them out of the game. Wisconsin has turned the ball over 5 times. James Madison's up 9-2. Good for the Dukes. Good for the Dukes. I hope they win. I also think I actually want to watch the stream of Barstool Sports because watching PFT commentator, who was a James Madison alum, and Big Cat, Wisconsin alum, go back and forth in this game would be entertaining as hell. Bam makes the free throw, 96-76. Purdue's going to stay away from a back-to-back years of 16 seed upset. Trey Murphy in the corner as the Heat are down 20. Out to McCollum, 3. Jesus. I tell you what, I mean, the Heat's defense hasn't been atrocious tonight, but the Pelicans cannot miss. They got off to such a slow start, but ever since the middle of the first quarter, the Pelicans have been unbelievably good. Rozier 3, no. And we're officially on a countdown watch because this game I want it to be over. And then I just want to go home and sit on my couch and watch the Final 4 March Madness games of the day. Wisconsin, JMU, Houston up 10-2. I got them minus 23.5. People are saying rebuild and start from scratch. Why? We have good young pieces. Rozier inside, hangs, floater, no good. Putback, no good. Rebound to New Orleans. Did we already take 2 timeouts in this half or this quarter? I think I did. Peter May says sore loser. Do you want me to be happy about losing by 24 to the Pelicans at home? I guess there's the second timeout of the quarter. Jerron says, no, we don't. We do have young pieces. Duran, you don't think Jovic and Jaquez are good young pieces? How about Bam? Bam's still 26. He's about to enter his prime. Oh my God, that over is going to hit. Let's ride. $160. I need 13 points in the final 7 minutes. Looks like my over is going to hit in Alabama Charleston, folks. It's what dreams are made of. If they actually don't hit this over, I might cry. Just like I say that, back-to-back turnovers. I will say this, and I'll say this, for the 270 people watching, the Heat have a first-round pick in this year's draft. If it is 15th or 16th, which it's very likely to be, they need to draft a guy that could be a really high-end talent. I do not want another win-now piece. Like Jaime Jaquez Jr., when he was the 18th pick, that was a win-now selection to help this team. If I'm picking at 18 or like 15, 16, and they don't trade that pick on draft night to a team for a player, Jose Alvarado 3. I am taking a guy that has really high upside that can be like a not generational, but a top player at his position. And what is Miami's maybe biggest need, you could argue? It's point guard, right? That or a backup center, because I think Jovic and Bam could actually be a good front court duo for the next 5 to 6 years. Like I do actually think that. So to me, I think the biggest need long term, as we have a timeout on the floor again, I don't know why, is point guard and finding Terry Rozier's like replacement or something like that. So a guy to keep your eye out for as we head into draft season, potentially, if we get our early exit. Isaiah Collier, point guard, true freshman at USC. Doesn't have a developed jumper right now, but he's got great size. He's very athletic. He can attack the rim. He is very, very athletic, has a lot of promise. He was actually the projected number 1 overall pick alongside Ron Holland, who's in the G League, coming into the year of college basketball. He didn't have as good as a year as people thought as a true freshman, so he's fallen down draft boards and is in that late lottery, early non-lottery. And if they're making a pick there, I am absolutely selecting Isaiah Collier if he's on the board. You get potentially a high upside point guard that can, if you hit on that pick, which it's a very good chance that he elevates to a high standard, he could be a very good guard to work with Adebayo in the future. So keep your eye on that. Keep your eye on him. I also am very involved in the NBA draft process. I am the leader of the Chat Sports NBA draft coverage here. I was last year. I do all the scouting and such like that. Well, scouting's the type word. I do a lot of the player comps, pros, weaknesses. I fill out a big board. I do mock drafts. I actually did my first NBA mock draft last week. It's on our main Chat Sports channel if you want to go check it out. I love doing stuff around the NBA draft, so I'm well tuned in that area. So that'll be fun. I actually had in my first mock draft of the season, I had the Heat drafting Ryan Dunn at pick 15, Virginia wing. He is very raw offensively, but he is one of the best defensive players in all of college basketball. On Virginia, who plays very good defense as a team. He has unbelievable wingspan. I comped him to Jared Vanderbilt because he can play defense at a high level day one. He could be the Caleb Martin replacement off the bench potentially, assuming you lose him in free agency, which they're gonna. So 103-78 now. Jamal Cain, corner 3. No. Cody Zeller checked in for the Pelicans. How about that? Irwin, yes, road to 8,900 subscribers. We're 21 away. Not going to get there tonight because most of the people still watching are subscribers. Wow, James Madison's up 11. How about that? DeLon right to the rim for a layup. 2 minutes to go. Heat are going to fall to the 8th spot in the Eastern Conference standings, a half game behind Philadelphia. Just prepare yourselves for the comments after the game. And Jimmy Butler's going to get trolled on. Another 3 for New Orleans. I mean, the Heat are going to absolutely get trolled. When Jimmy Butler makes statements of next time we play them, we'll win, and then you lose by 26, that's as embarrassing as it gets. Swider with his 3rd triple of the game. This is maybe the hardest game to watch all season for Miami. I think it's the biggest blowout we've had against Miami this season while we were doing a live stream. And the fact that he said that too last time, it makes it worse. Under a minute to go. Thank God. The Heat attempted a season high to turn it over. I just realized Jordan Hawkins didn't even play today. Is he out of the rotation? That's crazy. Swider 3. Good. Swider made 4 threes today. Hey, my Alabama Charleston overhit. Let's go. That's big time for yours truly. Get that over. When you hit an over-under with 4 minutes to go in the game, that is as electric as it gets. You have no sweat. There was never a chance it lost. Good time. Well, that's the only thing that was a good time today. As the Heat lose 111-88, as embarrassing as it gets. I appreciate everyone hanging out. Still over 250 people watching. 11,000 people in total for the day. I'm not going to stay around and stay live because it's over. Oh, I have to, actually. Shit, I almost forgot about the raffle. Okay. All right. I'm going to give it 2 minutes. If you want to get in, $5 to get a raffle ticket for the board. We're going to raffle it off and send it away to a winner. I'm going to put the 2-minute timer on clock. $5 gets you into the raffle. This game sucked. But if you want to walk away with a potential nice little prize today, 2-minute shot clock, $5. Last chance, 230 people watching. Hall of Fame board, all the first Heat Report Hall of Famers, Rolly's name on it, Heat logo, it's a sweet board, it's a shot ski. It's pretty awesome. It's awesome, baby, with a capital A. $5 gets a raffle ticket, shot clock. And then we'll raffle it off. Is anyone going to take the last advantage? There's not too many names in, so you have a good chance to winning. You have a good chance to win. $5, minute to go in the shot clock. No one going to take advantage of the last 2 minutes? It's a bummer. We're also $6 away from $100. Man, I really thought we were going to get to $100 tonight in Super Chats. That's disappointing. All right, no one did it. That's it. Let me do something here. All right, because I asked up, you guys got 20 seconds. You guys got a little bit of time here. All right, I guess no one wants in. So we are going to just raffle it off. All right, here's the potential winners. There are 12 entries in. Let's see who wins the Hall of Fame board. Who's going to do it? And we're off. And it's Juggalotus! Shout out to Juggalotus! Aaron James, I see what you put in the comment section. Aaron James, if you want more on that, I already did a video about it yesterday on Thursday. That's on the channel if you want to go back and watch. So, yeah. Shout out to Juggalotus. Juggalotus, I know you're a real one. I see you in the chat still. Jug, do you follow me on Twitter? Do you follow me, Juggalotus? I feel like you do. No? Well, give me a follow and DM me so I can get your shipping information. And the link's in the chat for all the other people watching. You can follow me over there. But, yeah, DM me, and then we'll sync up, and I'll ship this out for you. Appreciate you, Juggalotus. I know you're in the chat. You've already claimed the victory, and I know I'll see you on Bears at bare minimum, so I don't have to worry about tracking you down. All right, I'll do it for today's stream. Appreciate everyone for hopping in. Almost 12,000 people watched the stream today. I wish the Heat played in a below-average game of basketball because that was as bad as it gets. I'll see you again on Sunday for a game against the Cleveland Cavaliers. We'll be live. Hopefully the Heat will have a rebound victory. So I'll see you then. Peace out, Heat fans. Even though they suck today, it will always be